Alright, so hopefully with this, with some new settings, we should not drop too many frames. We should be pretty well locked in. Look at that. So much smoother. Can rotate through these cards. No frames dropped. They look pretty solid as well. Hello, coming through real nice on the color. Perfect. Let's look at these. Alright, so I'm going to leave these right here. I'm going to make sure that we are promoting this just a little bit because I typically don't do that. I am quite lackluster at telling other people that I'm going to stream for a little bit of time. All right. Let's have some fun with this. I actually just picked up a new binder. So I'm going to slide these off to the side. I have a very nice, hasn't even been unzipped yet, brand new purple 4-slot Vault X. I am a huge fan. I love the accent of this still matching. This is a 4-slot binder, double-sided all the way through. Let's remove these little tissues. Get this prepped for some new cards to go into it. Alright. For all your card needs, I highly recommend Vault X. I have another binder, and the only issue I have with it is right here at the very top. This little loop that it creates with the zipper. It leaves it open. There's quite a substantial gap there, which to me, that is going to be dirt that can enter and get on your cards. This is a much smaller point of access. If you really wanted to, the zipper can fold into it. I am also pleasantly surprised with the quality of these all the way through. So, I toss this to the side. Going to leave that for any cards that we get. I did pick up some more perfect fit sleeves. If you are a card collector, I highly recommend the Vault X Exact Fits as well. These are going to have the black backing on them. They make the card look absolutely fantastic. And if you double sleeve, which I typically do, I will use one of these in combination with a typical penny sleeve. They work wonderfully in those binders. It holds the card in place, they don't shift around, they don't slide. So for example, my extra desktop ones are just in a single clear penny sleeve that is a perfect fit. There is the card out of it. However, inside of this sleeve, it does not go past those top corners. So, cool. Let's leave all this off to the side. Make sure that we are ready for anything that we may open here. I don't typically promote the stream too heavily. However, I did send it in that chat. I also sent it to a couple other people. Let's start with this Snorlax promo, the Twilight Masquerade 3-pack. It is, I think, going to be my 9th one opening. Actually, I should check. The only issue I have with them is if I have a Reveroom one still, which I do, we're actually going to open this Reveroom because the Snorlax promo sealed still is going for a little bit more. So if I can't find any more of these 3-pack blisters, I would rather keep the Snorlax one as a non-opened. So let's peel this back. And as with always, we are going to separate this out. Pack number 1, get rid of this trash. 2 and 3. I already have redeemed far too many of these, so if you are a TCG Live player, there's a free code for the 3-pack. It will get you some trainer points if you already have the max, but little Reveroom promo has some pretty cool glitter effect to it. Set this guy to the side. Alright, let's get into opening a couple of these packs. See if we get anything. In part, I have been streaming these just as a proof of opening. It helps with if you pull anything. I feel like it kind of gives you that little bit of slight proof. Wow. Gonna have to do a pack split. There we go. Do the pack trick. Energy to the front. Fire energy. Ooh, a nice little Eevee. Phantump. Slugma, Swirlix, Sandslash, Iron Bundle, Illusion, the Reverse Hollow Dreepy, get that shine to appear on the bottom portion, a Palossand, oh my goodness, in the first pack, this is what I needed, Whacked Galaxy, I needed you here for some luck, because getting anything out of these 3-pack blisters has been near impossible. I think I got 1 EX out of like 8 that I have opened so far. This Perrin is a fantastic card. It is a dual art card, so we should pull up the other one. I'll have to find it, but her taking a photo coincides with another Pokemon card. Get this into a perfect fit sleeve. Not grab the sides, just use the slight amount of gravity. There we go. That is a great looking card. The purple hair has its own unique texture on it. Super, super nice. I can't believe this. I literally can't believe we just pulled a Perrin out of the first pack. That is fantastic. Alright, we're gonna keep our fingers crossed that this luck continues into these next 2 packs. Energy Trick to the front. Dark Energy, Flabébé, Litwick, Puccinia, Palossand, Enhanced Hammer, Galai, Kilowattrel, a Love Ball Reverse Hollow, a Fione Reverse Hollow, and the Hisuian Arcanine standard holo. Yes, Blair. Zell is pretty instantaneous. And then let's go with this third pack. Also, for if you don't open Pokemon packs, I feel like when we were kids, the cards that you would want were always the shiny ones. And the fact that these standard holos, I keep them all sleeved, so after this I'll go through and I'll separate out all of this stuff. I will go by type and kind of keep a nice little organized bulk pile. Otherwise it gets way too messy, way too quick. You have to keep them organized by set, type, and alphabetical. If you ever go to trade them, it is so much easier to look for them once that is completed. However, these cards, this is like a 19-cent card at most. It is not the one people are searching for, but they are super cool. That is why I keep these evolutions out on the side over here. They are permanent desk fixtures because I love the evolutions. And I've pulled a good handful of them. Yesterday I pulled the Sylveon SAR, which is fantastic. Pokemon Live to the side, Energy to the front. We have the basic electric, Feebas, Girafig, Vulpix, Froakie, Diplin, the Jamming Tower. Hey, a Glaceon, an evolution. Poltergeist. Oh my goodness gracious. No way did this just get pulled right after the Perrin. No flippin' way did this come out of the same pack with the Perrin. Oh my goodness. These are the two cards I've been looking for out of this pack set. These match. Oh my goodness. There's one other one where she's standing with the camera ready and looking down, and it is the exact photo with the shoes. Oh my. I'm quite happy that you're both here to see this because I was testing a whole bunch of streams the last couple days, and in doing so, opening packs, I believe yesterday I pulled like an Iron Thorns EX, which I had already received from a pack. What? Oh my goodness. This is super cool. Super, super cool. Alright, really quick, I'm going to sleeve both of these. I'm going to clear this extra out for these packs because that Stellar Miracle Box is about to get real crazy on the desk. I will purchase that momentarily, Blair. I should have it. I mean, I already have the amount, so even if the Zell takes a minute to show up. What the heck? I just needed the luck of Whacked Galaxy in here. That was 100% it. Or maybe it was I needed the luck of Whacked Galaxy for Perrin to show up, and then I needed the luck of Blair Roche to be here for Growlithe to show up. Because the fact that both of these were in one 3-pack blister, that's all we've opened. Out of everything I did, we've done 3 packs from one blister set. Amazing. Alright, let's reverse slide these in, because that is my preferred method. So that way both edge sides are protected. These have, as you can see, a little bit of an extra edge to them. So when they go in the binder, they do sit in there very nicely. They don't slide around. Hopefully I fixed this camera setup a little bit as well. That way it doesn't bounce around. What the heck? Alright, let's leave these to the side. I'll keep them in view. But this is going to be the next main attraction box. This one has 30 packs of 5 cards each. It is a Japanese box. Let's see if there's a easy pull portion on this. There we go. Plastic cracked. I will say, as much as I like the English cards, the Japanese ones are so much more fun to pull. This box is going to be great. I can bump that up. I do have the decibel gain down just a little bit. I have it right in front of me though, so that should have gained about a full point in audio volume. So is that a little bit louder? Perfect. So this kind of reminds me of being at like 7-Eleven as a kid, and like they had the boxes of packs. Except for now, I'm just gonna take all of these packs out of this box at once, which is slightly ridiculous because there's a ton of them. You wouldn't think that there's this much in one box. And then last one, cool. We will set this to the side. I like to keep them for some nice decoration to the desk. Makes me feel not so bad, but there's a whole lot of packs here. There are 30 packs of 5 cards each. So this last time I believe took me about 15 minutes to get through them all. They are a little bit easier to rip most times. Speaking a little too soon apparently. Because once this back layer pops up, they usually just want to rip open. Can I get a split on it? Oh no, it's sealed too nicely. There we go. Trash to the side. Mindfu, Gulpin, Lady. Oh my goodness. What is happening? The first pack out of this box. I have the English variant of this one. I don't have this Japanese variant yet. So this is going to be the art rare. I'm going to try and get it close enough to the camera. Right there at the bottom, you can see it says 112 out of 102 AR. An art rare is able to be found multiple times in a box. However, this box will also contain a full art, which will say SAR in that little corner. And the SAR is a secret art rare. Essentially, if you were to look at how Pokemon is set right now, each grouping of cards. So, for example, I will use the Japanese ones I have here on hand. So, for this particular card, the Vaporeon, at the very bottom, if I can get it to focus, there we go, says that it is out of 187 cards. This particular card is from the Terastal Festival set, which is in American or English versions, the variant is Prismatic Evolutions. It basically is a set of 187 cards that set is notated by the name. So, for right now, the cards that we're opening are Stellar Miracle. The English version would be Stellar Crown. That is the set of cards. Twilight Masquerade is a separate subset. So we're in the Scarlet and Violet era, which is the entirety of the cards being made, with subsets of about 100 cards being named like Twilight Masquerade, Paradox Rift, the new one, Prismatic Evolutions. The newest one that will be coming out is Journey Together. In each one of these sets, you can either gather all the cards and create a master set, or kind of pull cards at your own leisure, which is what I have been doing. However, with the more recent boxes, because I think this is my third or fourth box of this. So I have two right here right now, and I've already opened a couple of them. This is the set that I am trying to 100% complete. With that, a lot of times the artwork is shared. So I am off camera really quick because I can do this easily and not bump the camera. The Stellar Crown, or the American version of this one, is right here. So, same artwork. I personally like the Japanese cards just a little bit more. I feel like they have a little bit more of a saturation and shine to them. But they both are pretty identical. Now, with all that being said, this particular set, if it focuses and I'm not blocking the light, is out of 102 cards, which it's not going to focus. Well, and the English version is out of 142 cards. So there is a slight difference. Put this Gulpin to the side. Put this guy to the side. Open some more packs. I'll try and go through these a little bit quicker, but I do appreciate having the audience. I do. I love that we all support each other, so thank you for tuning in. Nothing in this one, which also can happen. There is all basics, which are part of the set that I need to complete. I just happen to have a whole lot of the basics. I have boxes full. Be careful to not bend any of the cards. I have to say, this long crimp on these makes me want to get scissors, and I don't typically open packs with scissors. Mindfu, the Diplin, nothing in back-to-back packs. Kinda can happen. Also, apparently, something I never noticed, but on the old Pokemon cards, the artwork was fully messed up for how the Pokeball looks, and that is why Japan, probably about 15, 20 years ago now, redid the backings to their cards. I much prefer this gold border backing. Oh, getting some back-to-back-to-backs of nothing in them. Once we hit that follower goal, I'll get some redeems on here. We'll get some music regularly playing I'll inquire with you both about getting some of that going as well. Get this trash moved to the side. I did have a bag. Nice little standard hollow. So, if you were watching Amish Ace last night, this is what he was doing for most of his. And I have to say, I think I'm going to do a lot of ripping streams. Oh my goodness! Another art rare. This isn't even the secret art rare. There's a whole nother full art still remaining in this box. This is why I like the Japanese boxes. The chances of you getting a full art are so much higher. This has been a great set of pulls so far. Also, my new little Ditto mat showed up. It's super cute. This is from the Pokemon Center. I literally ordered it and it sold out, so I might have been the last one. I went to get a second one and didn't have any luck with that. Move these basics off to the side because we're about to get real crowded here. I'm pretty hyped for Wilds. I think the three of us will do really well with Wilds. I'm excited to see how that goes for the community as a whole. Oh, there we go. The Terapagos EX. I believe I've pulled one of these prior. This is going to just be a rare as well. The EXs in the newer box, they have one per pack on the Japanese side. Slide this one into a sleeve. I'm kind of curious. I need to look at them a little bit closer. We'll do it in just a little bit. But some of these might get sent off to TAG for grading. Electabuzz, Berry, standard pack. The fact that we're getting about halfway through and have hit a couple of the art rares, but no ace spec and no SAR yet means there's some stuff still lingering. I do see a fourth person viewing. I appreciate you tuning in, watching the pack rips. This is Pokemon Day. They did announce some stuff earlier, but the reason we're on here right now, ripping some Pokemon packs, is because it is February 27th. This is the day that Pokemon Red and Leaf Green released in Japan way back in the 90s. So, everything we played as kids stemmed from this day. Typhoon, regular holo. The trash pile that is now growing on the side of my desk because I don't know where I put this bag is becoming quite enormous. The little, I think it's a bagel dog. However, Dash Bun looks super cute. Definitely is a bread-based dog. There's also, I don't think it's in this set, but Litten is also a fire kitten. Toot Toot. Right on. Oh, another EX. You would think that these are also ones that we are hunting. I am hunting them for a set completion, but in terms of being a rare one for the box, the EXs are just going to have a a step above the regular hollows. So, how many more packs do we have here? We are about halfway. 3, 6, 9, 12. We are at half with this pack here. Which is kind of a good thing. We have some pretty good cards still laying away. Hey, there we go. Look at it. Talking about a kitten. It's not Litten, but it is another cat. Raging Bolt. I have a pretty cool full art of this one that I believe came out of the Terastal box. Reminds me of what would look like a traditional tattoo. Alright, pack 16 of 30. $17 of 30. I will say, being nice, another Hydrapple EX, being slightly environmentally conscious and opening packs like this definitely makes me feel bad. There's no way around opening these packs and not feeling like you're wasting a whole bunch of plastic. And then I equate that to everybody that opens packs. And I'm like, we all have these huge, huge piles of trash. And it's just such a waste. It doesn't get recycled. It doesn't get repurposed into more pack wrappings or anything like that. It is hundreds and hundreds of just for Pokemon. There's sports cards, there's everything. There's something in this one. Is it a standard holo? Let's find out. It is a Croconaw standard holo. And then you have people that are only going for the hits. They're not completing sets. I believe Amish and I were talking about completing sets. He's going for 151 right now while I'm doing the Stellar Crown, Stellar Miracle reverse binder. So mine going forward from the first page to the right-hand side is all English. Going from the left-hand side to the middle is all Japanese. It's going to be the same set. It's just going to mirror reflect itself in perfect synchronicity. Another Dash Bun. A Slowbro. Alright, we're getting to the last 10 packs. There is going to be some stuff in these. Make sure to not bend that. Cool. Making sure that I am not missing any of the chat. Alright, I think this is going to be the A-Spec. Just seeing a slight edge to it. This should be the diamond print. Pretty nice looking red and purple card. Should be right after this one. Boom! A deluxe bomb. This is the Ace Spec card out of this box. Has a really, really cool diamond doubled up. It's got a nice wide border on it. Super cool to look at the reflection of. I wish I could say this one was new. This is probably my third one for Japanese, and I already have 3 of the English. But that comes with the territory of trying to rip a set and not buy the singles. You are going to get duplicates. So, deluxe bomb to the side. We still have the SAR. We still have not come across. There's a standard. Oh, That makes me excited. We are now within the last 10, I believe. 3, 6, 9. Damn, she fine. I don't know why I just said that. I heard it in my head. My brain couldn't not repeat it. Oh no. There we go. I am happy that I was able to kind of figure out the overall camera flow. It was losing frames for the last couple of test streams and giving me an error that said that the encoding was being overloaded and that I needed to possibly use a new setup, new format. So seeing how this is not lagging is fantastic. The way I was just holding those made it look like it was. Standard. I don't need to hope for it. I know it is still in here. It is more so, what pack will it be? Is it going to save itself to the last pack? Joltik. Standard pack. Downside, again, all the wastes. These are not waste, but there's a lot of cards here. $150 total cards in that one box. Well, that looks familiar. I'm pretty sure that was the start of the last pack. Cubone, Slowpoke, Crispin. Okay, we are in the last 6. Let's go with this. We'll get to the last 5. Rhydon. Oh. Melmetal. Alright. It's been a little bit of some EX hits, but no full arts besides that top layer of the box. Orthworm EX. Unfortunately, I think this is again probably my 3rd or 4th of this guy. And I will say I can understand that everybody has their favorites, and I'm sure this is somebody's favorite Pokemon around the world. However, it's probably my least favorite, unfortunately. It just looks like a Tylenol or some sort of, doesn't look like a worm. If you were to cover this, it just looks like you're supposed to take some sort of liquid capsule. It just, maybe it's just this artwork. I'm just not a huge fan of the Orthworm look. Alright. Well, we did get another art rare, not the SAR. Also a fantastic looking card. Sorry, I'm going to lower this just a little bit in the frame. What are the thoughts on the graphics? I just kind of threw these together last night. I spent a little bit of time talking with Blair. I forget entirely the time frame I spent because I didn't track it, but I put these together through Photopea pretty quickly. Some good art rares so far. Let me stack these EXs up. Alright. Another secret rare, the Metacham. Cards are doing great. We have 2 more packs. Maybe I don't remember the mapping. There should be an SAR, but that could just be the Terastal. Metacham taken over. Joltik EX. Alright, this is going to be the last pack of this particular box. This should have something in it. I don't remember if Stellar Miracle is just art rares or not. Maybe the SAR is not guaranteed like it is for the Terastal. But we're about to find out. Last pack. Nothing. Alright. Totally fine. We got 3 art rares, 1 secret rare, and then I think 5 of the EXs, as well as the 1 ace spec. Joltik, Oathworm, the Hydrapple. I forget this one. It is a bunny rabbit, and then Terapagos. That makes sense. Alright. I am in a slight debate with myself after all of those. Do we do 10 more packs? Do we? And they're guaranteed. There's 100% a secret art rare. Yesterday I pulled the Sylveon EX SAR, which is a fantastic looking card. One second. Open up this moderator view. Yeah, I do have. It's already out and ready. So this is the Terastal EX. I do have it already started, so why not? Also, I don't know if you guys can see that first time chat or not. For some reason, I am failing at deleting it. That It's still showing on my end, but not too concerned. Can figure that out later. Alright, let's rip this on camera. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. I don't know why. I was in the control panel and I was like, I can't figure this out. I'm looking at it. I see it. Where's the delete button? It's a good thing I'm not going to be a moderator for Pumpkin's front page stream, because, you know, things would be getting through. It's a good thing that it's B-dubs, because that is definitely a more appropriate selection. Alright, so difference being in these boxes, which I am going to put this one in here, because I have another one. If it fits, it won't. I'll put it in the other one. So these Terastal boxes, that makes sense. This one is a $50 box. This one is a $100 box. This one comes with 30 packs. This one comes with 10 packs. So the math on that, these are $10 packs for these. However, if it all goes well, we will pull a supremely nice SAR. I didn't weigh any of this. You can definitely preemptively guess. Let me keep all these going, but set the bulk of this to the side. Make sure that I'm not getting any sort of watering on the desk. Alright. There is no pack trick. Well, I mean, there is a pack trick I could do with these, but I'm not going to. We are just going to... Oh, nice. The Jolteon Hollow. That is a standard EX. This pack is going to have essentially a couple hollows and an EX in every single pack. So how in the last box, when we opened, the EXs were every couple of cards, which I will really quickly. Let me clean this up so that way we're not confusing the sets. We will stack Stellar Miracle right there. We'll put this guy in here. We will cover the Sculpin. Also, what I was kind of speaking on before, this has a perfect sleeve on it, and then it's sleeved upside down into another one. That way there's no damage to the cards, similar to how I did these right off the bat. Pretty good looking. I love the star pattern. You can see that reflected right there on the camera. It is a very, very nice pattern. So hopefully we are getting an Evolution SAR out of this pack. They do have a couple of other secret rares. It is not a big deal in terms of what we get or don't get, but fingers crossed always for an Evolution SAR out of the Evolution box. So, oh, here we go. Pokeball. So we got the Pokeball pattern right there on the card, as well as a Terapagos EX, which this one does differ from the other set. The fact that we have both of them right here. Where's this other guy? Those are two different sets. Oh, and I should sleeve that Pokeball because it's either going to be 3 Pokeballs in the box, or there will be 2 Pokeballs and 1 Master Ball in the box as well. How is the green screen working out so far? make sure there was nothing missed there. Cool. You know, that is probably going to be a pretty constant battle of having to readjust colors. Before I started this one, I think I changed the camera settings for this particular viewing 5 or 6 times. But I'm glad to hear that for all the effort you're putting in, something like the green screen is going to work, that the light bar is shaping up to kind of accent the stream and seems to be working. Hopefully it's not going to illuminate you too much and kind of create a blinding effect, but I'm excited to see it. Nice. The Ace spec behind, as well as the EX. These Ace specs just look so cool. I love that on the side it says Ace spec in the hollow pattern. Super nice looking. This is hopefully primarily the goal of what this area of the desk, the camera, everything will be used for. I'll get a second one whacked. I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but I did find that on Windows 11, which I know you have a Mac, but on Windows 11 you can use Phone Link through OBS and pull your phone camera to the OBS software without any extra work in terms of plugins. But they also, if you are on Mac, I'm pretty sure you're going to have an iPhone. However, they do have an Android app for an OBS camera on if you buy a cheap phone or an old one that has a pretty good camera sensor. You can stream to your own stuff. So EV, Totodile. Oh, nice. Little reverse. SAR. This is going to be the one I was looking for in the last box. This is the secret art rare. While not the exact card we wanted, definitely looking for an evolution out of these boxes. Fantastic looking card. Great hollow pattern. The lines across every single outline. Super nice. I have the slight feeling that doing so many YouTube videos in the past has definitely prepared me well for the broadcasting speaking in terms of streaming, trying to maintain a constant flow of chat that is not overwhelming, also acknowledging the chat that is going on, as well as keeping a natural flow of the overall stream. I feel like all of these test streams are going quite well. This one is why I titled it for the Pokemon Day chat and box rips. Because I felt comfortable enough for this to not be a test stream. Blood Moon, Dun Sparse, the Pokeball variant, and then the EX. Hilariously enough, I'm pretty sure those are the same. That is just the EX variant. sorry, had a almost teenager come and ask for a snack. Actually, she asked for ice cream after just having a Slurpee for a snack, and I was like, that is not an effective snack. What do you know? We're not doing ice cream after a Slurpee. I got so distracted I took the pack off the screen for a second. Frostlask, this is going to be an Ogre Pond mask. Ooh, what's for dinner, Whacked? We can sleeve this guy as well. There we are. And then the EX. So we have two more packs. I don't believe we're going to get another rare art. However, you know, other crazy things have happened. There is going to be either a Pokeball or a Master Ball in one of these two packs. I believe we've already pulled the major set of things. So everything that you would typically come to hit in these, the secret art rare, the ace spec, all of the bonuses I believe have been gone through beyond one particular Pokeball or Master Ball. Now like a Zam Hollow, the Bramble Hollow, a Eevee EX. This is going to be just a regular rare. Not sure. That is the most odd phone number call I've ever seen. X, 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 just a bunch of X's. Get the sleeve on this Eevee. I do have this Eeveelution EX already. However, out of all the cards that you can pull in these packs, I definitely want more of the Eeveelutions. This is the set that became Prismatic Evolutions, which is in the English variant quite a demoralizing set for pull rates. There is a whole lot of cool cards and a whole lot of difficulties getting those cool cards. Okay, this is the last 10 cards. There is definitely a Pokeball variant in here, whether it's a Master Ball or a Pokeball. It lies somewhere in the middle right here, where that little color difference is. So let's go through this slowly. I'm going to set the secret art rare on top of the other pile. We also should have a EX. So these are the two previous Pokeballs. This is the secret art rare, as well as the Ace spec, which we pulled 4 or 5 packs ago. This, fingers crossed, is going to be a Eeveelution of one of them. I pulled an Eeveelution Pokeball last night, the Flareon. Right on a regular hollow. Alright. What do we have after this? Oh. We have a regular Pokeball, which is totally fine. Definitely the biggest set of the cards. So for every singular variant of the Pokeball, or I guess card in general, There is a Pokeball variant and a Master Ball variant, which makes it very hard to collect all of them. And this is the NTEX. I believe this is my third one of these as well, which not a big deal. That is how some of the common EXs go. You're going to pull a lot of them if you pull a lot of boxes. Let me close this up into a sleeve. I forget what this one is. The Halucha. My brain was like, it's not the Hawktua Pokemon. I don't know why your brain keeps thinking that, but it's something. Halucha is the name of this one. These Pokeball patterns do look really nice, though, I will say. I love the angles of reflection on it. The multicolor coming across it has a full spectrum that you can find of color wave. I think out of all of those packs, that is probably going to be it for opening right now. I know that I have more I could do, but I don't really want to push my luck with Twilight Masquerade. That was unfortunately a rough set to open yesterday. So, from the Terastal box overall, we set these to the side. These are the standards. This is all the excess bulk. There's quite a lot of hollows in there that are the standard hollows. Move this down just a little bit. Definitely not trying to complete a set of Terastal right now. This is a fun one that I'm just pulling cards in. That being said, the EX stack here, as well as the Ace spec, the Secret, and the 3. So if there are 10 packs, there are technically going to be 10 EXs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 for the Secret Art Rare, as well as the 1 singular Ace spec, and then the 3 ball variants, which Pokeball Dun Dun Sparse is not one that I was looking for, but is one that I needed. I didn't have this one. Lucha didn't have, and this trainer didn't have. Or, sorry, this item didn't have. I would say for best pulls of the night, I think they definitely stemmed from the first 3-pack of Twilight Masquerade. Sometimes I think it's better just to call it when you're there. You know, you pull a couple of good cards, and you probably shouldn't push your luck too far. Similar, I think Amish Ace last night opened a couple of packs out of the first box, got a Squirtle. This one is an old one. But out of those Twilight Masquerades, we did get the Perrin and the Growlithe. Both fantastic looking cards. The color on this one is just so nice. This one, I mean, looking at it, I can kind of see it right off the bat. It does look a little heavy on the right hand side. So on this side here, as you can see, the border of the card looks a tiny bit wider than it does on this left hand side over here. Unfortunately, being miscentered is going to lower the overall rating on it. However, this Perrin is looking pretty good. Might be a little heavy to the left again. They might be worth grading, getting sent out. However, from the Stellar Miracle box, this Gulpin looks fantastic. This is a well-centered card. You can see both sides look fairly even. It's going to take a microscope and some very fine measuring to verify the amount of depth to each side. This one is off-centered a little bit. It is lighter on this side on the right, heavier on the left. A good example, I guess, comparing card to card of what a good border and a bad border will look like. On this particular English Gulpin, you can see a heavier side. This is going to be the lighter side, whereas the right side is a bit heavier. But if I were to take these and stack them by the art line, you can see how the border is a little bit lighter on that left-hand side. Whoa, throwing cards and I might be grading. What the heck? We got that Ladybah, full art, also fairly good centering. We got the Metacham. This is going to be the secret rare, not the secret art rare. This is just a standard full art EX. Terapagos EX, Hydrapple, Orthworm, Joltik, and then the Deluxe Bomb, A-Spec. I think it is off to my side. Currently, my favorite pulls out of the sets definitely are the... Make sure I'm not putting this on anything. No, I'm not going to knock anything over. This one from yesterday, which unfortunately is off-center, but this is a evolution. This is the Sylveon SAR. This is a beautiful card. I pulled this one on a test stream yesterday. It is a very nice card to look at. And I think my favorite overall cool factor card is this Raging Bolt. Definitely has a pretty nice vibe to it. Very much looks like a tattoo of some sort. The sets are coming along well. I do have a couple of duplicates that are going to be going in. Briefly looking at the top end of this binder really quick off camera. Let me find this page here really quick. So, unfortunately, seeing some triples here, but this is a full binder page spread. So, I did just pick up another Enti, so it's going to be right here, Enti. It's going to be in this binder page, which is duplicated, so it goes... here, I'll lift this camera just a little bit. It is a full double page set of all the same cards all the way through. So Gardevoir at the top. We have that mask that we just pulled another one of. And then we have the Entei, which we pulled another one of. However, somewhere in the middle here, we do have the evolution page going on, which 2 Leafeons, a Flareon, an Espeon, Glaceon, Umbreon, and then the Eevee. And then from the front end, I'm going to toss this English Gulpin back in to his home. But we do have, get to the middle here, finally managed to find my retro collection, which is fantastic. These are all cards from when I was just a wee little lad, when I was probably 13 at most. We have a full Blaine's Charizard, which is a fantastic. It is a first edition, not an unlimited, which is a $1,000 card, which is crazy. Not something I expected to find after all these years. Yeah. Let me clean up the stream just a little bit. Kind of get ready to close it out. I think we've been streaming now for what? Let's see. Roughly an hour and 10 minutes or so. Bump this back. Yes. 1 hour and 11 minutes. So we went through a box of Terastal. We went through a box of Stellar Miracle. We went through a 3-pack of Twilight Masquerade. We got some fun pulls. I am going to close the stream out here. I do think that this went very well. I have these cool little scene transitions with nice timing on them. Get rid of that Ronsino Rips top end. Have a nice little logo away screen. I appreciate you both, Blair and Whacked, for supporting this and working together on the streaming and just kind of having a good time with it. Blair, I should be seeing you in just a little bit. I'm not sure when you plan on heading out, but I am available whenever. So I will. I'll pre-order Wilds. I'm gonna throw this trash away. Let me. This is the current trash pile. Let me get fade the scene back here really quick. There's quite a lot of pack garbage in here. This is where I was just storing them all for the time being. So cool. Well, I appreciate it. I really do. I think this is going to be a fantastic time. I definitely didn't expect to have OES up and running, nor did I expect to try and get it to run so smoothly right now. So seeing that it kept the same source quality and everything was looking pretty good this stream, I'm very excited for the near future. With that, I bid you both adieu. Thanks for your time, and I will talk to you both in a little bit.